Hey everybody, this is Steve, the Wellness Warrior. Today we're going to do a strength and stretch class. We are going to do 9 exercises. There'll be a minute in between each group of 9 and about a 10-second break in between each exercise. We're going to start in a crab position first. So if you want to go ahead and get onto all fours on the back side, we'll start there. So the only thing you'll need for class today is maybe a little bit of water. Other than that, everything will be body weight exercises. All right. So from this crab position, you're going to flip over into a bear crawl position, and you're going to flip back and flip over and flip back. You can go both ways on the flip. This really gets all of your joints warmed up. If you're not able to do that flip, you can, dip down a little bit in your crab and kick your legs, kick your hands up a little bit, whatever you need to do to keep it moving for a minute. All right, excellent. All right, next we're going to lay all the way down. You're going to put your hands over your head. You're going to come up, touch your heels, and then bring your hands all the way back. So bring it all the way up, touch your heels, bring your hands all the way back. If you're not able to do that because you have some back issues, if you just come up to this far and bring it back, you'll engage your core enough to get some core exercise out of that too. If you need this to be a little bit harder, you can add a little bit of weight to this. I got a pancake here. I'll bring it up to my head, bring it up, tap my heels, bring that pancake back. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and stand up. We're going to do a full body chop, so bring your arms up, chop them down to your knee. Bring it up and chop. You can amp this up with some weights too, so put those weights in your hand, drag it up, bring it down. You can pick up the pace a little bit if you need to, and switch directions. All right, excellent. Let's go down into plank position. I'm going to do leg lifts from a plank position. So you can go to a knee plank and lift that leg up, bring it back down, but try to concentrate on keeping that straight line between your knees, hips, and shoulders. If you're going to go into a full plank, lift that leg up a little bit. Doesn't have to come up far. And bring it back down. Really engages your core, your glutes. Don't forget to breathe. 10 seconds. And rest. Adjust this camera a little bit. All right, for the next one, let's put your hands up. We're going to do a front kick, 2 jabs, front kick, 2 jabs. All right, so if you can't kick that high, just kick down and in front, shift that body weight side to side, get down to the front, side to side. You want to amp it up a little bit for yourself, go a little bit faster. It's really good for balance because you're shifting that body weight. All right, we're going to go down to the ground. All the way down on your belly. We're going to do cobra push-ups. So this is to work your lower back. You're going to gesture front of your body up, lower it down nice and slow. This is really going to work your triceps too. Bring it up. Bring it down. All right, nice. All right, we're going to stand back up. We're going to go into a touchdown position like a track start. Drive your knee up. Track start, drive your knee up. Drive the opposite arm up, let the knees coming up. All right, let's switch legs. Whoa, this really works your balance too. Nice. All right, we're back down. Work on our core again. We're going to do swim flutter kicks next. So we're sticking our legs up. I usually like to put my hands underneath my hips, and you're going to kick your legs. Just like you're swimming. You can keep your head up or recline your head, whatever you choose to do. The lower you go, the harder it is. Keep your legs up higher, it's a little bit easier. 30 seconds to go. You can make it. All right, nice job. All right, the last thing we're going to do is get-ups. So we're going to start on the ground, stand all the way up, get back down, Up and down for 1 minute. Ready and go. Thirty seconds. All righty. All right, take a 1 minute break. Grab yourself a drink if you need one. It's important to hydrate, especially this time of year. Record heat all over the place. If you tend to sweat a lot, it's important to get electrolytes. They come in all shapes and forms. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about that, shoot me an email at steve@wellnesswarrior.coach, and I can give you some good recommendations for salt and electrolyte supplementation. I know it's scary. Salt's scary for some people, but we do need a little bit of, we do need some salt in order to live. All right, back to crab and bear. So get into that bear crawl position. Flip it over into crab. Flip it back. Whoop. And again, if you can't do this, you can go to crab, hand, foot release. You can even do opposite. So go where your body takes you today. We got 10 seconds left. All right, we're back to laying on our back. Hands above your head. And bring your body up, touch your ankles, and bring it back. Ready? And go. 25 seconds. And rest. All right, back to our feet. We're doing full body chops next. So get a little wider base with your legs, bring your hands up, chop it to your knee. Switch directions. And again, if you need to amp it up, go ahead and go faster. If you need to make it a little bit harder, go a little bit deeper with that knee. And rest. All right, we got planks with the leg lift. Next. So go to the plank position that you want to use. All right, kick that leg back, or full plank position. Lift that leg up a little bit. You really got to work your stabilizing muscles so your body doesn't sway side to side on this one. So keep that core tight. Keep those hands right underneath your shoulders. And rest. All right, go ahead and stand up. All right, fist up, get a little wider base, shifting the body weight, kicking forward, bringing it back down, 2 punches, and switch. Nice. All right, we're back down on the ground. It's like some of you are getting a little bit warm today. We're going to do the cobra push-ups. Remember, these are for your lower back. You're coming all the way down. Just pushing your upper body up, leaving your hips down, bringing it back down. Nice and slow. Towards your lower back, your triceps. If you really accentuate that movement with your upper back when you come down, you get a little upper back action going on. Ten seconds. All right. We're going to do track start knee drives. So again, get down in that track starter position. Drive the knee up. Track start position, drive it up. If you're not able to do that today, stand and just do the knee drives. All right, that's a decent modification. All right, but try to get that knee up as high as you can. Bending over halfway gets the rest of your body involved. All right, let's go ahead and switch feet. It's definitely a balance exercise too. and rest. All right. So we got swim kicks next. So let's go down to the ground. And kick with those legs. Put those hands underneath your tailbone. What that does is rotates that lower back to the ground so you get a little bit more support. Don't forget to breathe. Head down or head up, either way, 30 seconds to go. And rest. All right, our last exercise is our get-ups. All right, this will be the end of round number 2. We're getting all the way up and down off the ground. Ready? And go. You never know when you're going to be on the ground, so those floor to stand movements, super important to practice. You don't want these movements, this particular movement, to get harder as you age. So super important to keep that activity from floor to a standing position. 15 seconds. And done. All right. 1 minute rest. Grab yourself a drink. All right. Nice work. Take a little breather, take some deep breaths. If you're familiar with box breathing, go ahead and do that a little bit. Head into our last round, then we'll do a little bit of stretching. All righty, so back in the bear crawl position. All right, we're almost ready to start round number 3. Ready, and go. You can even, if you really want, just go into static bear crawl position. That's what you need to do today instead of doing the flip. It's important to keep things varied. I know for me, I really can't do the same thing every day. Got to keep changing it up. All right, 4 seconds and done. All right, so go ahead, lay on the ground. Get your weight if you need it. All right, we're going to all the way back and bring it all the way up. 20 seconds to go. And rest. All right. We got our full side body chops next. And go. Reach it up. Bend that knee a little bit. And again, if you need to go faster, go ahead and go faster. If you need to ramp that heart rate up a little bit. And rest. All right, we're down for a plank, and we're going to lift one of those legs up. So you need to go knee plank or full plank. Either way is good. Ready, and go. Keep that core nice and stiff. Sometimes if you tighten your leg muscles, it makes it a little bit easier because they work synergistically with your core. Keep that body nice and stiff. Fifteen seconds. And rest. Woo! All right, we're standing up for a front kick with 2 jabs. And again, go as fast as you need to go. Amp up your heart rate if you need to. If you're just worried about joint mobility, keep it nice, not nice and slow, but slower. And rest. All righty. So we're down for cobra push-ups next. So working that lower back. Keep your hands by your chest. Push your upper body up. Bring it down nice and slow. Working those triceps, working that lower back. All right, nice job. We're gonna do track starts next with the knee drive. So stagger those legs. Hands down. Drive your arm and knee up. Opposite sides. Switch. Requires a little bit of coordination too. Whoa. All right, nice work. We're down on the ground for some flutter kicks or some swim kicks. Hands underneath your tailbone to tip those hips back. Legs out and kick. "15 seconds, you can make it. Keep kicking. Lower the harder, higher the easier. Up. 5 seconds. Whew. All right, here we go. Last exercise of this round before we start the stretch is just stand up and get back down. Ready? And go. 30 seconds to go. You can make it. All right. Nice work. It's time to stretch it out. Our first stretch is to really just lay it down. Let your body sink into the ground. The goal here is to ratchet it down that heart rate, get back into regular activity heart rate by the end of our stretching session. So we're going to do some box breathing. So box breathing, we're going to breathe in air for 4 seconds. We're going to hold that breath for 4 seconds. Breathe it out over 4 seconds. And then keep it up for 4. And then start over. All right, excellent. So what we're going to do next is bring our knees into our chest. You can either hold your hands above your knees or beneath your knees, wherever you feel more comfortable. And we're trying to get a good stretch on our lower back. So why do we do it this way? This gives us total support of our lower back with the floor, but we still are able to get a good stretch on the lower back too. All right, let's put our feet on the ground. Separate those feet by about 1.5 feet. Airplane your arms out to the side to keep your shoulders on the ground and drop both legs off to the left. If you're able to concentrate on breathing too, continue with the box breaths. All right, bring your knees up, drop them down to the other side. Continue the box breathing. All right, go ahead and sit up. Let's stretch that left leg in front of you. Take the right foot, put it on the outside of the left knee, and we're going to look over our left shoulder. Ah, that feels good on the spine. All right, let's switch it around. Right leg out, left foot over your right leg, look over your right shoulder. All right, let's go up on all fours. From here, I want you to sink your butt back towards your heels. Sink your head into the ground. Inch your arms forward. Get a good stretch. This is called child's pose. You can stretch in the back and the arms. All right, bring it up. Next, we're going to get into that same position, with the exception of we're going to take our right hand, send it through the left side, and drop our shoulder to the ground. So my right hand's coming through the middle, and my left hand is inching forward, getting a good stretch on my arm, with my shoulder dropping to the ground, my right shoulder dropping to the ground. little applause early. We got one more things too. All right, go ahead and bring it up. We're going to go off to the opposite side. So drop your butt to your heels, take your left hand, send it through, inch that right hand forward, dip that shoulder, look at that hand that's out to the right. Sink into that position, breathe out all the air in your lungs, get into position a little bit better. All right, I hope this added to your strength routine for today. Hope this woke you up a little bit to prepare you for the rest of your day. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. It's the Wellness Warrior. You can find me at wellnesswarrior.coach.